What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? And welcome to another episode of Fingers in the Batter, coming to you live from the IEEC Studios number 2. I am your host, MRT, and with me as always, the most intergalactic homie, Eric.
What's up, everybody?
I imagined you making like an R2D2 noise.
I was going to try to do Chewbacca, but nah.
Let's see, I think I can do a Chewbacca impression.
No.
That was close? No? Eric says no. Eric says no. I can still make spaceship noises.
Stop.
I don't think that's Star Wars spaceship noises.
So you don't think I sound like Chewbacca? Let me try one more time.
We'll move on. Yeah.
No, see, that one was worse. No, I can't. Sorry. I tried. Are you excited for episode 9?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Like, I've been watching all the Star Wars shows and movies, like, leading up to it.
Uh-huh.
So I've been getting very little sleep. So that's kind of making me like, it's kind of feeling like a chore at this point because I'm watching everything. But that's only because I'm excited to watch it.
Did you see all the interviews where like J.J. Abrams and John Boyega were slamming episode 8?
No.
Yeah, they weren't happy with that. I told you. You were saying like, what was it? You that was telling me? You're like, oh, you didn't even see that one in theaters, did you?
Yeah, but I watched it like.
But you watched it late, right?
Yeah.
And especially after I told you that like I felt negatively about it, then you're like, all right, then I don't feel rushed to go see it.
Yeah, I think just because this is the end of that, like Skywalker saga or whatever, and I'm ready for it to end so that people could stop judging it compared to like everything else. Like it's all part of the same story. So,
do you think that's why they're ending it? I mean,
it really has nowhere to go. Really, like after.
That's true. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Like everybody's almost dead. There's like
in the end, everybody dies.
Yeah, I think Luke Skywalker is going to go out Obi-Wan Kenobi style.
What?
Like he's gonna have an epic fight with like some sort of Sith Lord, because I can't really say it'll be Palpatine that he'll have a fight with. But remember on A New Hope when Darth Vader and Ben Kenobi met up?
Yeah.
They had that lightsaber fight.
Luke Skywalker already like did that at the end of Last Jedi.
Did he?
Yeah, and then you're
I didn't see that.
That's stupid.
Oh damn! I really hated
force
that
projected
movie.
himself.
Oh yeah,
and then
that's
when he
what
faded
did.
there, he was like back on the other planet. And then...
there goes my theory about that. I'm telling you, I hated that movie.
Yeah, the whole time he's like, "This is stupid. This is really, really."
Yeah,
you're kind of clippy a lot.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay,
it's probably because it's like on my right on my face. But there, you're right. I forgot about that. I've been meaning to rewatch it, but I got rid of Hulu. Netflix.
There's this video I watched. I just watched it yesterday, but it's like 22 minutes. Don't pay attention to all the other videos. All
your ASMR videos. You know you got Lisa hooked up on
thanks, Eric. I've been watching it, but some stuff I can't stand the noise, so I turn it off. And then I look at the food and I'm like, oh, they should try that.
By the way,
there's all these different kinds of ASMRs. It's not like, oh, I like ASMR, and it's like everybody's gonna like the same thing. Like,
you know what? You know who I like? This little Asian chick. She's like, I'm so hungry. What's her name? Honey or something like that. She's cute.
Yeah, I
like her. I like her videos.
Before we move on, I forgot to introduce. I didn't forget to. We just started going on a rant. Miss Lisa is in the background helping us out.
Being a creeper.
Always.
Okay, so going on to the video.
Oh, there is this 23-minute video basically.
Oh damn.
And it's cool because like he's just telling the whole Star Wars story. It starts off with Phantom Menace. And like he's just telling the story. He doesn't say what movie it's from, what show it's from, but as he's telling the story, it's like a whole continuous story. And as he's speaking, like
it has clips from
those different things. Like it tells you where it's from and everything.
Oh, okay.
So I like that video a lot, and I like it too because that's just posted it like last week or something. Uh-huh. So it includes like Mandalorian stuff.
Oh yeah, damn, that's badass. That's what I did with Stranger Things.
No,
I did that whole recap thing, and I didn't even finish season 2. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Season 2, yeah, is very divisive.
Have you ever seen the show Blackish?
No,
I like that show.
It's hilarious.
Like I used to watch like the little beginning clip because I forgot what show we used to record. And it would always record like the beginning of Blackish, and I just remember like the funniest one I saw like the beginning was like when there's a little white girl in the elevator, and then like two of the guys go in late. Like, sorry, there's a black girl in the elevator, so I had to take a white girl in the elevator, so I had to take the stairs.
See, that's what's funny. They joke around like a lot of things I heard my friends joke around about, and I don't know. I just started watching it. I think that show's way better than Superstore. I don't watch Superstore if you haven't.
Berto, Superstore's good. You're just a hater. They're a different type of comedy.
I like Superstore.
Superstore's hilarious.
I don't know.
What are your thoughts on Superstore, people?
If anybody's watching.
Or Blackish. Whoever's watched both of them. Do you disagree with Berto?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody does.
Everybody does. Nobody likes what I like. Or everybody hates what I like and then likes what I hate. Okay, so we'll save a little bit of that talk for later. Let's get into today's food review. So today, me and Lisa went to the Indian market, or as people in India call it, just the market. We've been meaning to go there for a long time.
I forgot about that joke.
We've been meaning to go there for a long time. It's a little store that I walked into accidentally one time. And as soon as I walked in there, I got like a bunch of like mean looks. Not from the store people, but from the actual customers. Like, what the are you doing in here?
They're like poser.
Yeah, pretty much. So I like immediately walked out, I think, after that. But so it's been like 5 years since I've been wanting to go back, and
but like they were able to tell you weren't there one of them?
No, they weren't. I think this time, even today, I got bad looks. They're just like, they could tell. I don't think I look Indian. I have cousins that look Indian. I would think like they would be Middle Eastern if I wasn't related to them. Do I look Middle Eastern? Because you're giving me like you look Middle Eastern looks.
No, it's just because
is it my nose?
It just hit me right now. Like they have straight hair mostly, don't they?
Yeah, they have straight hair and like hazel eyes, and that's what my cousins look like. Yeah. So we went there, and I don't know what I envisioned going into there, but it exceeded my expectations. So we didn't get everything we could have gotten. So what we did was we went to something that could, easily be introduced to, and that's Indian snacks and desserts.
Snacks are always good.
Yeah, so there's nothing nasty today. And then at the end, we're going to try vegetarian curry, which I never tried curry before.
I don't think I've tried curry either.
With naan bread.
With naan bread. I don't. Oh, and then if we have any Indian viewers or listeners, apologies if we butcher a lot of these names that the snacks are called.
And if you're a Woody Show fan, I forgot where I was going with that, but like it's German food.
What? German food?
Oh, one time they were doing accents.
Uh-huh.
And then one of them sounded more Indian when they were talking about Germany.
Uh-huh.
So now they purposely do an Indian accent, but they
to
call
sound
it a German.
Oh, a German accent? That's
or
funny.
like last time they had a story, and it was a person with an Indian accent. And then like, oh yeah, there's this story about this German lady, like this and this happened to her. And then they just played the interview, and it was like a lady with an Indian accent. And then, yeah, like now like they're like, so this is the story of blah, blah, blah. And then like, that's a good German accent, Woody.
It's funny because when I try to do accents, if I try to do a Jamaican accent, I sound Irish, and if I try to do an Irish accent, I sound Jamaican.
That's true.
That means I'm just terrible at accents. So if you want, let's get started on the snacks, please, Miss Lisa.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
We can try the drinks first. We'll try the sodas first, and then okay, so when I went in there, they had a lot of snacks. I didn't get some of them because some of them were really pricey. They're like $5 for a bag. And oh man, Lisa, can you close the door? Because this is moving. Think that's gonna affect it?
Well, the shadows are gonna move.
Huh? Oh, I don't know where that wind is coming from then. Okay. So when I went in there, they had a bunch of snacks. Some of them are expensive. I can't really describe them, but it seemed like they like salty trail mix kind of stuff. But it wasn't trail mix. But just think of like maybe like a bag with a variety of salty stuff.
For some reason, like when I think of Indian food, I think of like non-meat, a lot of spices. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It might not be accurate.
Oh, because they don't kill cows, right?
Yeah, they don't kill cows.
Because
like,
they believe in reincarnation.
They'll even let cows hold up traffic.
Right? Yeah. I know. I seen this video and it was pretty graphic. This guy and this girl were getting whooped on by the whole village for eating a cow.
Oh shit!
Or not eating a cow, but eating beef.
Yeah.
So, that sucks. That means? Do they have a lot of chicken stuff?
I don't know.
It's just vegetarian and chicken, Lisa? Because Lisa's our culinary expert over here. But okay, so as I walked through the store, the first friendly thing I saw was soda. And you know how like we have Mexican soft drinks?
Yeah.
And we like, oh, you know, like to us are familiar. This is too familiar. I guess this stuff's familiar to them, but these are Coke products.
What the heck?
Yeah. This one is called Thumbs Up, and I believe this to be actual Coke.
Like they don't have Coke in India, they have Thumbs Up?
Yeah. And then this, I believe to be Sprite, but it's called
This
Limca.
feels weird. It says quality product of the Coca-Cola company, but it's blue and red.
Yeah. Like, well, and then this one is called Limca, and it's lemon lime. So this is, I think, is their equivalent to Sprite.
Yeah.
So why they're not called Sprite and Coke over there, and why Coke looks like Pepsi, I have no idea.
Maybe Pepsi means something else in India.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a product of India, and you can see right here on the label. See? So we'll try the Coke first. Oh, by the way, the place that I went to, really nice people. They're called Spice Jar, Indian cuisine.
Is it the one right there by Target?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a store, and next door they have a buffet place.
Okay, I've been wanting to go to the buffet place just because I never had Indian food, but
Yeah, we should go. We should try one day. But from what she was talking about, some days they don't have certain foods, so we would have to see. I'm telling you, this is probably gonna be a 2-part episode because there was just one half of the fresh snacks that we got. There's still like a second. I think the second was savory, huh? That a sweet snack section and a savory that they make there in store.
And it's all fried. The other section that we didn't touch yet.
Yeah, but so that definitely has carbonation. What do you think is gonna be the difference in here? Do you think it's gonna?
What kind of sugar does it have?
That's where the difference is at, huh? It says sugar. It's just sugar.
I'm pretty sure it's the headphones.
Okay, there. I fixed it. Here you go, Lisa. So, is that really where the...
Let's try to put not too much soda so that we use the same cup.
Oh, that's true, huh?
It doesn't smell like Coke.
Oh, it tastes weird.
I don't taste anything.
It doesn't taste like.
smells weird. It's throwing me off.
Really?
It reminds me of medicine.
I think it feels like I'm drinking a Pepsi as a Coke product.
No, it tastes like RC. It don't even taste like Pepsi.
You're right. It doesn't taste like Coke.
It tastes like RC.
It tastes like RC. It tastes like a... And I'm not trying to offend nobody, but it tastes like a cheap cola. Yeah, you're right. There must be something going on, and I should have researched it. Why they have a thumbs up instead of...
It's the Coke, calling it Coke?
Yeah. Or maybe they prefer Pepsi. This is the Sprite equivalent.
So it was originally a brand from India, and it was used to offset Coca-Cola leaving India. But eventually, Coca-Cola bought Thumbs Up to compete against Pepsi in India.
Oh, and why did Coca-Cola leave India?
No sé.
Oh, damn. Well, we learn something new every day. Okay, this tastes different. It looks foggy. It's not as clear as Pepsi. This tastes more
Sprite.
Or a clear Sprite. It tastes to me like Squirt a little bit.
Looks more like Squirt.
Yeah, it does taste like Squirt. Or those lemon candies. What are they called? Lemon drops?
It's a lot more like, it tastes like baking soda.
So, like, to compete against Pepsi in India, Coca-Cola's making their products taste like Pepsi products?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or they took another product and they're like, it's ours now, so.
Oh, yeah, true.
We didn't put these in the refrigerator, huh?
They don't have to be refrigerated, do they?
Are you sure?
They're not open yet. They're canned.
Okay. All right. So, would I drink those again? If I was in a Indian place, I don't think I would go and be like, I need to get me one of those.
Yeah, it's not... Like, if you're in an Indian restaurant, and when they... or, like, when you go to any restaurant and you order Coke and, like, it's Pepsi, fine. Like, okay. Like, I want a Coke. It's Thumbs Up, okay. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Lisa, thoughts?
I don't know. I didn't really like them. You're right, though. Maybe it's just like the way they make them. Because I feel like Pepsi and Coke is more crispy. Does that sound right?
Like the bite?
Yeah. Like this, I don't know.
But maybe they have more traditional Indian drinks that aren't the sodas.
That's true.
Okay, moving on. This drink looked the second friendliest, and it's called Badam or Bandam, and it's a product of India. It's an almond rose flavored dairy beverage.
Ooh.
With real bits of almond, suitable for lacto-vegetarian.
Want to know a fun fact?
We always
store in a cool, dry place. Do not consume if milk appears curdled. Do not use if can is leaking or bloated. Tastes best when chilled.
So just pour a little bit.
That was in German, so that's why it wasn't chilled earlier.
Okay, listen. Okay, milk does not look curdled. I think what you're seeing in there, that's gonna be the real bits of.
Wait, it has bits of stuff. Does it say on there? Because
yeah, it says. Attention. It says real bits of almond.
So is this almond milk? I'm nervous to try it. I don't like chunky stuff.
It's okay. I kind of like it, but yeah, I think it could have done without the bits of almond.
I'm not feeling it.
I don't like it because it's not chilled. I think because I gotta. No, I don't like it.
I like it.
It reminds me of something that I'm not fond of, but I can't put my finger on it.
Throw up. I'm just kidding.
I've become okay with that, with how often it happens.
Toss it.
Okay.
That's what she said.
So that means Lisa. Oh well, we still have 2 more of them to try. So I liked it.
Badam was a good idea.
Badam was a good idea. Badam was an excellent idea.
Badam was a good idea. How's my German accent?
Badam is a almond milk drink with, again, real pieces of almond.
Just a little bit. There.
I've never not seen you like something.
Drinks. I could do food all day, but
I'm not liking the consistency of it. It reminds me of like medicine. Like, cause it's like kind of chalky to me.
This is like a little thicker than almond milk.
oh, this one's not too bad.
And then a mango one.
Oh,
What, you don't like them? You guys are tripping me out right now.
I like the second one's good.
I finally can tolerate something more than you guys said. Did you almost gagged?
No.
Oh.
The pink one's
Dude, you
purple.
like the basil's freaking drink.
The basil drink's bomb.
Which one was that one?
What?
The what?
The one with the basil seeds and all that?
It looks like
oh.
eyeballs.
Maybe because was that one cold?
Yes.
Maybe because these aren't cold.
Okay.
Cause oh wait,
I didn't like that one. I knew it
Oh
wasn't.
no, it smells.
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah. It tasted like mango. It was kind of milky-ish. What was the second one?
It's almost
I don't like it at all.
Do you hate mango?
I like fresh mango. I don't like artificially.
Wow.
It's gross.
We finally found something that I can tolerate more than you guys.
I drank that one fine. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's go on to the other snacks. The ones in the packaged ones. Yeah, but I never seen Lisa gag like over a drink. They have a bunch of stuff here.
Over it.
Wow, they have a big ass menu. This is the only packaged snack we got?
Taste the thunder.
Okay.
Thumbs up. Taste
Okay,
the
so-
thunder. That's what
Is that the slogan?
I think.
Okay, let me try. Me and Eric were trying our radio voice. Thumbs up. Taste the thunder.
Yeah, bro.
Drink thumbs up or screw you. Okay, so the first snack we're gonna try is it's called Please Indian snack, and it's bite-sized roll stuffed with tasty spice filling. So I don't know what this is. But. Uh-oh, we had a...
It still hasn't showed up on the Instagram live.
About to right now. Let's see how it works.
All right, when somebody joins, I think. It's facing the other way. No, like the camera's facing. It's the back camera.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Well, you could have just flipped the camera. That looked funny. It was just like.
Oh, great, Lisa.
No, flip the
Lisa,
camera to
the
the selfie camera. Just double tap the screen. You might have double tapped it, and that's why it.
There, Bruno.
Yeah, now this.
Oh, it's this way. This way?
Yeah.
yes.
I think it's upside down now, but it's fine. People just have to flip their phone.
How do you guys get it to stay?
Right when we got like two new
No,
viewers.
it was just facing down because that was like a good angle actually.
Oh, it's facing down?
Yeah.
It's gonna fall again now.
Just rotate it.
Okay. Rotate?
Yeah, because like
Lisa, this isn't rocket science.
you just look at the screen so you could aim it.
Holy moly.
This way?
Lisa.
Lisa, look. What? Oh, that's all it's to do. Jeez. That's what happens today.
Excuse the technical difficulties, Instagram viewers.
Today's my last day.
The camera's just like flipping back. No, if Saul could still work on the show after having that one time.
Oh my god.
There, it's going back to normal.
Okay, let's try the snacks.
Nope.
What happened? It's still.
No, it's just lags behind that much.
Oh damn. At first bite,
Oh.
it didn't. It does.
You don't expect the spiciness.
Now, when you first bite into them, it takes a while for the flavor to kick in.
It tickles the tongue.
I didn't.
It's just spicy.
It's like a weird horseradish spicy.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
I like it.
What kind of flavor was this?
We don't know.
It just says bite-sized roll stuffed with tasty spiced filling.
I would eat this.
Once you get past that initial like surprise of spiciness, like
Yeah, it's kind of addicting.
Like they should make cinnamon rolls, little bites like snack like that.
Mm. Okay. This next snack is called, from the same makers, Chana Nuts.
yeah, they are.
A tasty, crispy, spicy treat of chana and peanuts. The chana kind of looks like what is it called? Chickpeas?
Yeah. AKA garbanzo beans.
Yeah, I think that's what chana nuts are.
Mmm. I like these too.
I don't like. I just don't like whatever they are. Garbanzos?
It's like a combination of both, though, right?
Yeah.
Do you try them together?
No, not yet. I do like the spice though. The spices on them. If they had these at a bar in India, I'd be grabbing on them.
Yeah, you would.
If they made a bag of peanuts in this flavor, I would consistently go back for this.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of peanuts.
There's some more peanuts.
These are pretty good though. Like,
I do like the kick. Okay, moving on.
Moving
We
on.
found, you know how they have those Lays that are flavored with everything? We got Lays from India. All right, so you know how they have those Lays flavored things? Like flavored chips or whatever? Like, we found some Lays that are India's magic masala. Better mix of spices. So, this is an actual Lay's product of India. It says it all starts with the best quality. Oh, okay, that's just Lay's India Magic Masala, PepsiCo. What is masala?
I forgot, but I know there's this called tikka masala. That's Indian.
Spice?
They still like just full of air.
I hate that.
That's to prevent them from breaking.
No, but these were like super absurdly
Like these came all the way from India, and they're not little bits and pieces. So that's what the air is for.
Should we do the ASMR? I'm just kidding. Oh, that's a good crunch.
I'm gonna go in for a big bite.
Oh, Eric has been practicing his ASMR.
Follow the link right there to my ASMR channel.
I like these. I like them.
Masala spice. Any of the many spice mixes used in South Asian cuisine.
So masala is just like their seasoning, like their signature seasoning.
Spice mixes. Masala is a term for the Indian subcontinent for a spice mix in certain proportions. From Urdu masala via Arabic. Masala can be either a combination of dried and usually dry roasted spices or a paste such as Vindaloo masala, made from a mixture of spices and other ingredients, often garlic, ginger, onions, chili paste, and tomato. Masalas are used extensively in Indian cuisine. So they basically said this is Indian flavor.
Nice. I like them. Pretty good. Okay, we have one last package snack.
We should have finished with this one. This one was good.
It's not gonna get worse, I don't think. Okay, these ones. This is from a brand called Parlay Hide and Seek Black Bourbon Cream Sandwich Cocoa Cookies.
Did you just say parlay?
Yeah, Parlay. Parlay.
That's like a pimp word, like parlay or day.
That's a gambling term. That means to roll it over. Let it parlay.
I don't know why I grabbed two. These look good because they look like chocolate.
Yeah. Has salt on them.
I'm gonna go in for a
I
big
think it
bite.
has salt. They don't taste any different to me. They just taste like chocolate cookies.
Yeah.
German chocolate cookies.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if you know what I mean, they're just chocolate cookies, but I would definitely buy them again if I went to that store. Okay, now time for the real desserts. This is where we're gonna start butchering the names.
You don't want to do desserts after the main course?
Fuck it, let's do it.
So these were appetizers?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't even have to eat dinner tonight.
Let's cleanse the palate. Then go on to the entree.
Okay. I don't know why I ate another chickpea.
I don't know if I want to end on the cookie or the chip.
I'm gonna have more of these peanuts. I like their level of spiciness though. There's that spicy that addicts you to it. It's almost on that same level of spiciness Hot Cheetos is on. It's not too hot, but then that spiciness, you're like, ah, and then you're like, ah, you know, we couldn't eat them.
Peanuts?
I like them.
Why are peanuts such a hard food to eat? I hate them.
Really? You hate peanuts?
I feel like I mostly don't eat peanuts because when you get them like whole, like you have to break them out of their little shell, then peel off the little skin thing, like for like a little peanut.
Eric, you would starve. in when we were early civilization, Eric would have starved. Like, live or waste my time getting tiny peanuts
Like
off.
that and sunflower seeds. Fuck sunflower seeds.
I don't like sunflower seeds. I feel you on that. Like,
but see, I'll eat a banana and that you have to peel. That
Yeah.
takes some effort, so I wouldn't starve.
I told you that I probably would starve because I wouldn't trust anything not to be poison.
Oh yeah.
I would be like, that's poisonous. I would let somebody else try it. Like, you're not getting me that. Okay. So, did you put the spicy stuff in here?
It's already in there. All the stuff is in there.
Okay.
Throw some of them Lays up in there.
Okay.
How much would Indian people hate that? Like they're ruining that dish.
Can we get a fork for the? Oh well, it's gonna touch the rice anyway, so I'll go ahead and I'll serve you, Eric. I'll serve you enough to try and not.
I feel like I don't know how to eat this.
Oh, and then you get one of these.
Like I'm gonna use the naan like a tortilla.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to.
What is the tortilla called?
Naan.
Naan.
Naan bread.
It's funny because the lady at the place was like, she said tortilla.
Why?
Or did I imagine that?
You imagine she said it's like a tortilla.
Yeah, but she mentioned a tortilla to me.
Yeah. It's normal.
Ooh. Yeah, some spices on there. I like it. It's kind of like a garlic. It reminds me of garlic bread and tortilla in one.
Really?
Yeah, like try the naan by itself. Cause like see how it has like spices on it.
Uh-huh. If we ordered the vegetarian, what is that? The chicken? Or is it not chicken? I want to
I
know.
think
What...
it's just like battered vegetables or the vegetarian flour product. That's good naan.
Mm-hmm.
They make it in house for sure.
I like it.
That's good.
Shout out to Spice Jar. Your naan is good. It's the only naan I've had, but I feel like it's a good introduction.
Yeah, hell yeah. This tastes like something familiar. Oh, like homemade tortillas.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know if this is how you eat it, but
I could eat naan
All day.
all day.
it is bread. I was gonna say when is bread bad, but bread could be bad.
All right. First time trying curry.
This is good.
The rice came with it?
No, that's your sister's rice. Shout out to Ken's Beauty Glam.
What's that look for?
Oh, I need a moment.
That's not authentic Indian rice.
I mean, it tasted good, I guess. I want to know what this is. I'm not eating it until somebody else tries it.
It's just a batter.
Is it just batter?
Yeah, it looks like they just put it. I tasted it just like disappears. But it has spices in it. That's really good. But my brother makes better curry.
Oh, so we were searching up curry, right? Because Lisa's culture has curry dishes. But I thought, and I think that curry originates from India. But it originates, from what I read, it originates from both places.
Southeast Asia.
It originates from Southeast Asia. But aren't Indians Asians?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's why when you said Middle Eastern, I was like, you're not
You're like-
Middle Eastern.
Not
No.
Middle Eastern. Sorry.
That's good.
I thought Indians were more Middle Eastern than they were Asians.
No.
I would go buy this.
Told you. When I make it at work, it sells out. It's good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We definitely have to go back.
Telling you, the next we have to go because this is definitely gonna be a 2-part episode. Next time it's all savory items.
Flavoring.
And there was one savory item in there, and I purposely didn't get it because
You were planning that kind of.
yeah, because I was like, that would not make sense to try this and then not try everything else within it. But it was like one of the main snacks that you have to get if you're ever in India. So that was good. You want more or?
Yeah.
Give them the naan, too.
We'll split it because I want some naan.
We have more naan, too, guys.
Oh, do you? All
Yeah.
right, then you can. Have it. I just thought I'd never see naan again.
There's like
I'm just gonna have a
pieces.
full-on meal right now on the show.
Give them the whole bowl. You want more
I'm
rice?
good.
You're good, Lisa.
I'm good right now.
That's how you scarf the rest of the other stuff down.
Thanks for
Putting
telling
you
my
on blast.
secrets. Thank you.
That's a lie. He has no visual proof of that. Deny, Lisa.
All right, next time I'll deny.
I like it. I told her to make it spicy, but it wasn't spicy.
I don't think she really understood you.
They just threw spices in there like that's spicy.
I think that's what she thought when you said spices. She's like, "Oh, we already put spices."
What do you think this is? White people
From back
food?
there, like, you hear him? He said spices. That's all you smell.
That's
when
what
you
I
walk
don't
in.
understand. If white people traveled all across the globe, why is their food the one lacking the most flavor?
Like,
Answer
why
me
is the
that.
only thing they use salt and pepper?
Yeah.
That is true.
Right?
That's true.
Everywhere else was just they stayed put. And their food had all these flavors to it. But white people traveled everywhere and still couldn't.
You mean like Europeans?
Yeah, or Europeans.
Well, that's not the same though, because European food is like super flavorful.
So then where did meatloaf
French.
come from?
Americans? I don't know.
Americans?
I don't know. I think so.
I don't know. Eric, thoughts?
Um,
Do you like meatloaf? Come
I don't
on,
think
man.
I've ever had meatloaf in my life.
They use ketchup as That's not right.
You know what? I've had really bomb meatloaf made by Mexican lady,
Really?
my sous chef,
No way.
Vicky. It was bomb. She was like, "Trust me, it's good." And I was like, "Damn, it's good."
I wanted to make this stand-up comedy routine a long time ago. I might have told this to Eric, maybe not, but I was gonna say some sort of joke like, you know, when you first get into a relationship, you call each other like sweet names, like, "Hey, pumpkin, muffin, cupcake," you know. But then when you hate each other, you don't really call each other anything no more. Like, what if you started calling each other by food you hated? So, like, you come in one day.
Baby food.
You come in one day and then, like, tired from work and your wife's like, "Hey." And then he's like, "Hey, what's up, meatloaf?"
Dang.
And that's how Meatloaf got his name.
You know? Like, I know it's not funny. But, I mean, you know, like, what if you started, like, you know, just calling.
It'd be funny for the person who doesn't like, who knew that what they're doing. That person didn't know.
Yeah, he still calls me sweet names. He calls me meatloaf. It's because I gained a couple pounds. Like, I call you tomato. "Hey, my tomato."
Like, that's just because you always get red when you go to the sun.
Yeah. I actually hate tomatoes. I hate them. I'm just kidding. Think about it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can go into the real desserts.
Okay, I'll bring in the box right
Okay. So we bought they have a variety of desserts, but they sell them by the pound. So I bought a pound of desserts. They look good. They look really good. You'll see. Is that Natalie singing?
Just trying to be discovered on the podcast. Like, who is that voice singing in the background? She's gonna do the outro now. Sorry, Berto.
Okay, I think we're gonna need a spoon or a knife. Give me a knife. Yeah,
You mean a knife?
a knife. Okay, so we have a variety. I'm not gonna say the names. We wrote the names down, but it's hard. One of them is a carrot dessert, and it's kind of named after the carrot. The other one is a mixed nut dessert, but it looks like pecan pie, like a pecan bar. Then they have what is the green one?
The green one, she described it really weird. She was like, "It's like vegetables with nuts." And I was like, "I thought it was pistachios." It looked like pistachios, but it's trickery. Those are vegetables, she said.
Well, that one has 3. All right, we're gonna try the carrot one first. We let her pick, and then we picked.
Was the carrot one the one she picked, or?
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't even. Oh, I'm ruining this, guys.
You're giving me it with a knife?
What? How else was I supposed to give this to you?
Yeah.
This seems to have like the way she described they make these desserts is they ball everything up by hand.
Like cake pops?
Yeah. It's really grainy. It's okay.
It's like a protein ball. I don't know if you ever had any of those.
Yeah, it is kind of. It reminds me of like a protein bar. Okay.
Something in it feels like, gives it like a fresh feeling.
The carrots.
I don't know. I don't have carrots on a regular basis.
With the ginger.
Okay. This one.
Oh.
This one is the one that reminds me of pecan pie. And she said it's like mixed nuts in there, so. I really wish I knew the names, but she didn't know much English, and we couldn't really get a really good translation on.
We did one of this where we're like, oh, okay. And I pretend like I wrote it down. Like, yeah. Okay. I like the carrot one better.
I like this one. I never once thought in my life I would be tasting Indian food.
Tastes like a coconut macaroon.
It does, huh?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, it tastes like a coconut macaroon to me.
I'm not getting any coconut.
Really? Not towards the end? Like
To me, it tastes like
smidge?
what do you call them? A magic
texture.
bar?
Yeah. Those are called magic bars. The one like mixed up. Put condensed milk on top too.
Mm-hmm. That's what it tastes like to me. Okay. I forgot what this one was called or why it was called that.
That one has a bunch of nuts in it. The white one?
This one? It's like
Oh,
coconut?
she didn't say that. Yeah.
Now I was taking too small of a bite. That last one I just shoved. I just.
You just
what?
shoved it in your mouth?
Eric.
Whoa. Hey, dude.
I hate you guys. It's not funny when they do it to me.
I don't like this one.
The texture is like a little bit like fresh cheese. In between cotija cheese. Huh.
I wish you hadn't talked about cheese right now.
Yeah, it tastes like cheese. But sweet. Right?
I don't like that one at all.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That's the milk one.
No,
the
that's
nuts
not the
huh?
one. This is the milk one. She said this one's called milk bread.
Am I gonna eat the whole thing?
Oh. I'll cut it. I figured since there was 3 equally big pieces.
Nah.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm really not a fan of the texture.
I don't like the bottom. It felt soggy.
I don't like this one. It tastes like if somebody chewed cookies for you and they gave it to you in your mouth like a bird.
Why do you have to put negative connotations?
I
For
don't know.
real, Lisa say. I'm feeling
Like
like
if somebody baby birded you a cookie.
That's what I feel like it tastes like.
I don't like the texture at all. All right, so and then this one is the like a famous one.
It's like a donut, right?
Yeah, it's called gala or something.
Yeah. Oh, it's soaked in the.
It's like a donut, she said. So it's deep fried.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Something tastes really familiar to it. The taste. That honey? Oh no.
My hands are all spicy from that. Like I'm trying to smell it, but all I'm getting is the spices on my fingers.
It's like if you dip the donut hole, that if you let a donut hole soak in honey overnight, right?
Or like simple syrup.
Like some kind of syrup.
It's good though.
For me, it's too sweet.
Yeah. If I went to India, I would retry it in India, but I wouldn't go back for it at this store. All right, here's a green one. So this one was made out of vegetables?
Yeah, she told us. And I was like, man, playing it. I thought it was pistachios. And I was all excited. Because this one had the least on the sheet.
Maybe it's
So people bought it. A lot of people bought it.
matcha. Since everybody likes matcha nowadays.
It's green. I can see some nuts.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-mm. I'm good on that one.
It's all right. I'm gonna eat the rest of this pecan one though, or what I assume is pecan,
The coconut one?
or the coconut flavored one that doesn't look like it has coconuts in it.
There's probably like absolutely no coconut in it. It's a texture, huh? At the end. I don't know.
I like this best of all.
I like that one. No, still not a really big fan of the texture. But we definitely tried Indian food today, or Indian, and we still have a whole other episode to try out.
Let me go to the actual restaurant. I'm excited for that.
Live Indian.
Yeah. Maybe we should have an episode where we try the savory stuff, and have an episode where we go to the buffet. See how we like it.
I'm gonna hit up their naan and just eat that shit.
Wait, can I get 10 order of the naan bread, please? The garlic ones?
Honestly, I would go and get that bread, like, say,
Telling you.
just because.
Incorporate it
That
into
works,
your own cooking.
Exactly. Like, that naan would go good with any Mexican dish.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably make it at home. All you have to,
Sprinkle some garlic on a flour tortilla.
yeah, it's good. It's like pita bread, like fresh pita bread.
I'm telling you.
It's better than pita bread.
It is. It's like, you can tell they're like making it by hand. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They knead the dough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there enough Indian people in the area or people trying Indian food for them to be there? They've been there a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there is because
Well, a lot of business people go there.
then Loma Linda, a lot of
There is a lot of vegetarian
yeah.
options there, so
That's why and vegan options. Yeah.
think about it. They started off as a store and built up to
A restaurant.
a restaurant,
buffet.
so a buffet, yeah. So I think the market is there. I'd definitely go get some of that naan.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can eat that. Like, I'm thinking of ways you can eat that. We should make a crossover food with them. See if we can start a craze or something
At work, I made like a flatbread pizza, and I was like, "Damn, this is fire
with that bread.
with that bread."
Oh yeah, see that's what I'm talking about.
I
Like,
made it, and I was like, "Shh, secret."
Just publish it on the
Yeah.
internet now,
I'm like,
though.
"What's this?" I'm like, "Shh."
wow. So that got me thinking. Like, I never thought I would be trying that, and now at the end of this decade, I tried Indian food.
I never thought you would try Indian food.
I never thought I would try Indian food either.
Because when I asked you to want some of my family's curry, you're like, no gracias.
I felt like I had to try Indian curry before I tried any other curry in the world.
Just because you thought it was the original curry,
Yeah.
which now you know it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Well, I feel dumber than you guys because I didn't know that the way my parents said it was like, it's just curry, but it's just how they say curry. I thought that was like a different word. And my mom's like, no, it's curry. And I was like, what? I thought it was curry. And she was like, that is curry. That's what we said.
Like
she
we've
was
been
like,
saying
I said-
curry the whole time.
Wait. I was like, so curry and curry is the same thing? She's like, yeah. Yes.
Like
And
you're
I was
saying
like,
the same word. What do you mean?
One
What?
word that my mom said like that is I thought the title of a car was called the beep sleep.
Oh.
They're like, oh yeah, tienes el peep sleep. And I was trying to hate from another room. No, but I used to I was always like beep sleep, and I think I was around the time I was gonna start driving, I learned it was a pink slip. The pink slip to the car.
Like when I used to work at the insurance place, like the people used to have to sign in to what they were going in for, and then somebody they went in to do a transfer and they put a Peasley PIS. Yes, PISLI. I was like
Peasley. Right. That's why Peasley
That's true.
And I really I'm not trying to make fun of my mom or anything. It's just
it's more on us like that.
My mom's still trying to hate on me. I used to say smashed potatoes.
You still say that.
I still say smashed
But a lot of people at my
potatoes.
job say that, and I'm all like, it's mashed. And they're like, it's smashed. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I say that. My friend, one of my friends, he was like, hey, you want to go drink? And I was like, yeah, what do you want to go get? He was like, let's go buy some Tecates. And I'm like, Tecates? And I was trying to think of every single beer I knew. I imagined a freezer full of beers. And I was like, Tecates. I was like, fool, you mean Tecate? Yeah, whatever it's called. Oh my God, dude, I'll never forget that. Tecates. Quesadilla or what, jalapenos? I heard a family actually say that.
No, that made my head hurt. I heard it at work, and I was like, what are you saying? And they're like, jalapenos. I was like, what? What? And they're like, jalapenos. And I was like, why didn't you just say jalapenos? I couldn't figure out. I was like, jalapenos. That sounds dumb.
I know we say parqueaderos for parking. That's not a real word.
It's estacionamiento.
Yeah.
You know what I've never found out is how do you ask for a ride in Spanish?
It's not a raite?
Obviously
That
not.
sounds weird.
Yeah, me das un raite? That's not how you say it?
I'm pretty sure that's not proper Spanish.
Mamá, ¿cómo se dice?
Give me a ride.
Give me a ride.
Oh.
¿Verdad que sí? Sí.
In your face, Eric. You don't know nothing.
But it does sound like ride.
Well, ours is, I know another fun fact that you can put in words. I didn't know telephone and telephone were the same thing.
Huh?
Telephone
Telephone?
is telephone. And I thought there was two words for telephone. Like, do the stop, that's the actual word. But I was at school and I was like, oh, look at telephone. And then everyone's like, what? Yeah.
That's funny.
Traumatic events that happened in kindergarten I remembered.
I used to think the word gracias was my last name for the longest.
No, you didn't.
What?
Because I wasn't really reading it. My brain just saw the letters of my last name.
Yeah.
And I just
hate it
said,
because sometimes I'll be
That's
typing
funny.
and instead of gracias, it'll come out as Garcia. I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to.
yeah, see?
That's funny.
Yeah, so that's funny. That's why we didn't even try to pronounce any of these Indian foods because we can't even we butcher our own languages.
Yeah. Remember she spelled it for us?
English
How
is
to
our
say it?
second language, so.
That's true.
Yeah, it's my second language too.
Oh, we're all sons and
ESLs.
daughters of immigrants.
Yeah, I was in ESL for till junior year, and they're like, "Look, you got a certificate saying how to speak English." I'm like, "I know." It's crazy, huh?
I learned how to speak English honest. My mom will tell you quick.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, even because I wanted to play with kids, and I knew that there was that language barrier, so that's how I learned how to. I know I look Mexican as hell, but a lot of Hispanic people don't think I speak English. I mean Spanish. They look at me like
a lot of people automatically speak Spanish to me.
Me
Really?
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Not to me. Not to me. They'll be like, you know where you can get
That's a good African accent.
and then I'll be like, ¿qué? And then they'll be like, oh, ¿sabes dónde está? Da, 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 da.
Shouldn't it be Mande?
No, I say que. My mom didn't teach us Monday.
My mom didn't either, but
You still say Monday?
I say Monday.
No. My mom will be like que.
Yeah,
And then my
me
mom
too.
will be que
like growing
quieres.
up, and then like
My mom was from the hood, and she was from TJ.
Like, working in customer service for like as long as I did,
That's where you got that from.
because like I even didn't cuss for like a long ass time, like very often, like in my regular.
Just so you wouldn't
Conversation.
slip up at work.
I slipped up once at work. I should have just kept moving. Like, yeah, blah, 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 and then you like do that shit, and you do that thing, and then they're like, I should have just kept moving, and then like they wouldn't have acknowledged it. Because when I said that, like once I went back and corrected myself, but it was like it was because like it was somebody like a peer of me, like they were like around my own age, so like I just got
You got too comfortable.
yeah.
Yeah. I used to not cuss, and then I just start cussing up storms. I don't cuss in Spanish. Fun fact.
I cuss in my language.
I don't cuss in Spanish. You can ask my mom. I don't cuss in.
I feel weird cussing in Spanish.
It's kind of like in my family we don't say I love you. It's just
No.
I don't know why in Spanish words are more powerful than in English.
Yeah, like I remember like before, like I would tell girls I love them like nothing.
Like
but,
nothing? Yeah.
But to tell them in Spanish, it was like
You're like, no, not yet, girl.
That's
you're
my-
not you're not at that.
You can ask my mom. I probably only told her te quiero like a handful of times. You know, like 5. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a powerful word. I don't know why I feel like in Spanish, it's just those words are more powerful.
Yeah, like since mostly everybody that I've dated speaks Spanish, like, and I would speak Spanish to them sometimes too, is because it just happens, I guess. But like, it was always like, yes, I love you, but I still haven't said it in Spanish because that feels more
Intimate.
more powerful.
It does. When I first got with Lisa, I learned how to say like baby in an endearing way to Lisa. I used to call her own.
Stop.
And she would be like, look, she gets all like...
Oh, she's being like a tomato now.
Yeah. Tomato.
See, like, but if I said baby, she would be like, ugh. But if I say on, she gets all like...
I feel like hella old because my parents been like, own. Well, that's what they say to each other.
She'd be like, stop.
Like, ew, no. Just call me Lisa. I remember the first time you called me babe, I was tripping out because I was like, what? Now I have to call him something? What am I going to call him? What am I gonna call him? And I was like, I'm just not going to say nothing for right now because I don't know what to call him.
Just don't call me meatloaf.
But what if that's her favorite food?
No.
Remember, she had that good meatloaf.
Oh, you did, huh?
I did.
What food do you hate? So I know.
That drink? Whatever that drink is called.
Whatever that drink is called.
So she can't even call you that.
I don't think I've seen you like hate
Not like
something.
anything. Oh, thanks. It's because I'm fat. I'm just kidding. I do like everything now.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
surprised.
you know what? Intestines, the tacos.
You don't like tripas?
I don't like. I don't
Oh,
like it.
you should get them like crispy because like
No,
chewy.
I don't even like them crispy because
No,
we
it
make
has-
it like that. We do it crispy too.
Mm.
And all my family's like, you don't like this? And I'm like, oh, I can't.
I try not to think about them, but I like them. But I try not to think about them.
I just
If that makes any sense.
You like them though.
like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
just
like them
try
when
not
they're
to
not
think about what
crispy.
it is.
when they're more like chewy because that my whole chewy thing like
Yeah,
I
it's sometimes
can't.
yeah.
Maybe
There's
that's why I don't like because it is chewy.
like cueritos and stuff. Like I don't like those.
I like cueritos.
Well, you know what? Your mom made me like those because I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I was like, I like it.
And tostadas are good. Bean tostadas with cueritos on top is fire. Fire.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like those, and I like them a lot.
Like that's why I never got into all those like local versions of chips because you know how they usually throw like chewy stuff on there. Like nope.
That's the best part, dude. Man. you're
No, the
missing
best
out.
part about chips is the crunchiness.
No, but the cueritos on top. Oh, my mouth just watered. I love it. Weren't you gonna say something about the century or the
It's
decade
not a century.
or the decade?
The decade.
I don't know. It doesn't seem important.
Just say it. 'Cause I
No.
wanted to rebuttal you.
Okay. Like, because everybody's like, oh, the end of the decade, blah, blah, blah. What's the...
Well, let me stop you right there. I don't think anybody really cares this time around, which is weird and sad.
I've noticed it online. Like, a lot of people are, like, making it, like... Like, I feel like the media is being lazy. Like, they're just used to making end of the year lists, and now they're making end of the decade, which I guess it's the end of a decade, because a decade, by definition, is just a group of 10 years. But it's not the end of, like, the decade. Because a decade is 10 years, and if you go back to year one,
yeah,
10 years is
a decade.
At year 10. So the next decade starts at what year?
At year 11?
Exactly.
Oh.
What?
Because there's no year 0.
How do you know there's not a year 0?
Because the year before year 1 was when year 1, what are we, AD? Was year 1 BC. There was no year 0.
There was no year 0?
No.
Oh. Dang, I have no rebuttal for that. Mind blown.
Like when the new millennium,
so then,
the second millennium didn't start until 2001. Because 1,000 years from year 1 is year 1 to year 1000. So year 1001 is the beginning of the new millennium, that first millennium, to the year 2000.
So you're saying the new millennium should have started in the year 2002?
No, 2001.
Oh, no.
Because from year 1001 to year 2000 is 1,000 years.
Oh, okay. So in the new millennium should have started in 2001.
It did start in 2001.
But nobody acknowledged it like that?
I don't know. I think a lot of people acknowledged it as 2000, but that was year 1999.
Yeah. I don't know. That's confusing. Like you said before, time is just...
Yeah, it's just like to help keep track of when things happen, but like in relativity to where you are in time.
What creeps me out is that people like when they talk about the dinosaurs, like, yeah, and they lived for millions of years. And I'm like, damn, I'll be lucky if I live to see 50.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That's like a speck of dirt in the sand timeline.
That's crazy.
Like the ages that dinosaurs lived, like the Jurassic period or the Cretaceous period or whatever, they were like tens of millions of years. I don't know exactly, but like millions of years. And from what we've kept track of, like it's nothing. Like
that. What creeps me out is like some of these animals,
and like people swear
by themselves,
like all those things happen on Earth, and it's still here. Like, yeah, like there was mass extinctions. So like when people say like make a big deal about like what's going on, like, yeah, it is. Like, yeah, it is, but like the Earth is still gonna be here. Are we? Like,
no.
Supposedly they're saying, before we end the show, they're saying that we might be an evolutionary stepping stone to being taken over by like to machines, like a world like Cybertron. Like we're an evolutionary stepping stone to that.
Yeah, we're gonna give them life.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Decepticons.
Because eventually, like we need AI so much, and then there'll be a time where AI won't need us. So they'll eventually begin to phase us out.
Like in Avengers, the Age of Ultron, when the dude's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so
that's crazy.
Yeah,
so I mean,
think about that.
Like, yeah, we should try to
out.
do the most we can, but at the end of the day, like, the Earth is gonna do what it's gonna do, and we might be the next mass extinction. Which that wasn't my rant the whole time at all. But
think about this, dude. Think about this. They said like the Cretaceous period of dinosaurs was millions of years long, right?
Yeah.
Mankind, how old is mankind? Like this evolutionary step we're in right now.
Like probably not even more than 200,000, right?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And think about
like
the advances humans have made in the last 100 years, 200 years. Think about all the advances. No, think about all the advances in 100 years since the Industrial Revolution.
Dude, I sometimes
compared to everything before that. Doesn't that creep you out a little bit?
I get creeped out by like
where we
were 15 years ago. Like how you could buy a flash drive, and it was like a big deal if it had like half a gigabyte, and now like there's like fucking little
terabytes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff scares me too. And like they're saying like human extinction is not even that far from now. It's like 500 years from now. That means what other stuff existed for that?
We don't even have like proof of.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like
what if dinosaurs were really smart creatures?
They're saying that there's this dinosaur, I forgot what it's called, but if it would have lived long enough, it would have been like a human reptile. Yeah, because it was like saying that the way evolution was working for it, it was eventually going to stand up straight.
Dang.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Maybe it went underground and it's those lizard people talk about.
For real. Think about whales. Whales were mammals, land animals. That shit is a full-blown fish now.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that whales? Oh, man. Well, we're going to talk about that in another episode. Eric, where can they find us?
On Instagram at Fingers in the Batter, YouTube.com/Fingers in the Batter, Facebook.com/Fingers in the Batter, Twitter.com/FIDB podcast.
And all streaming.
And all podcasting apps.
Podcasting apps and platforms. So Stitcher, Google Play.
There's no more cameras, so I don't know why I'm pointing.
Yeah, it's just going to keep going. This is the part where it's just going to scroll through all the
Spotify,
stuff.
Apple Podcasts.
Oh, we didn't do no Spotify number thing. We could have, huh?
What do you mean?
You know when everybody was like posting up their Spotify stats?
And that's where my rant about Decade came in.
Oh, shit. Do we have that information?
I don't know.
You should try to find it, and then I'll post it up. All right, guys. Well, forcefully, that's the end of the episode. We'll see you next time. Laters.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Gracias.
Nice. You made it to the end of the video. You know what that means. It means that you're still here and you haven't witnessed mass extinction yet. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also smash that notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload another awesome video. Laters.